Your community. The Barbershop Forums came about because of the vision of three men, two law enforcement officers and a community organizer.
Both my sons were with Oscar Grant when Oscar Grant was murdered. They were on a platform with him. So I became an organizer, and through organizing, I was so angry at the police, and I just, I wasn't feeling it. But then I met Bobby Hookfin and Mike Carroll.
We needed to relationship build, and we started at the Barbershop Forums because it was a small forum. We wanted to build our base. We also want to make sure that we're focused on a solution and not just come here and point fingers at each other, but what can we do together so that we can make our communities better.
Over the past 8 months, the discussions have grown. From a small barbershop in San Leandro to this, our 7th and largest forum yet. I want to welcome you all once again. Thank you so much for joining us. This was a huge crowd. More than 200 people showed up at Cypress Mandela Training Center in East Oakland, with panelists ready to answer direct questions from citizens. Police chiefs, city officials, and the District Attorney of Alameda County were on hand to explain their policies. One of the most emotional topics, officer-involved shootings.
There is a paradigm shift going on in law enforcement about just because you could, i.e. legally meet a threshold for the use of force, doesn't mean you should.
Oakland's police chief, KIRKPATRICK, said her department has reduced its use of force by 70%. It was also a chance to explain how an investigation into an officer-involved shooting takes place. And for the first time, as a group, those making the decisions were put in the hot seat, directly answering tough questions from the public.
Do they have a drug testing for these drug officers who do the shootings?
If there's a reason to test them, we test them.
So I haven't been here for a shooting yet. Apparently, we do not do that as a practice.
Why is it okay for police officers to open and close their body cameras when they won't?
The reason you don't have it on 24/7 is that we're interviewing children because of sexual assaults. You don't have your camera on then, so it has to be manually activated.
One man whose son was shot and killed by police questioned, how is it that law enforcement and the legal system say they're independent of each other during an investigation when they work side by side?
Why do you claim that these investigations are done independently when they're actually done side by side?
They will observe or participate in the statement taken by the officers who were involved in the shooting. But after that, there's no side-by-side.
My issue isn't how the investigation took place. The issue that I'm concerned about is why did the shooting take place in the first place? Because that is the issue.
And for some, the issue boils down to...
Are you racist?
Paul Chambers, KTVU, Fox 2 News.